What if I just press record?
I don't know. I don't know what will happen if you just press record, bro. Hey, what is up, guys? Hope you're all having a great time out there. We are crispier than ever. Got new setups going on, new mics, new upgrades. The Pseudo podcast has just been slightly upgraded, as you can hear from the audio, guys. But welcome to episode.
Turn your mic down just a little bit.
Okay,
bit. Just a little, because you turned up. I forgot how much you turned up.
Yeah, the thing is, when we're talking normally, we're like, yeah, bro, what's up? Yeah, well, we got this program, and you can't hear us, and all of a sudden, I'm like, yo, you know, podcast is on, bro. Let's get in there. Let's fire some gunshots out there, bro. You know what it is, bro.
Continue with the intro, though, please.
Episode 96 of the Shoe Dog podcast with me and the amazing, fantastic Shoe Dog. All of the things you want to know about us, guys. Q808 Kicks ATL. Make sure you go like, follow, subscribe. And what are we here to do? What are we here to do today, bro? What are we here to do today?
Same thing we do every time, bro. Try to take over the world.
Yes, exactly that, bro. Exactly that. But yes, as you can see, episode 96, please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do, guys. It's always been great. We're 96 episodes in. Christmas is around the corner. Santa Claus is coming to stay. Santa Claus is coming to give us our sneaker presents. And you know what it is, bro. It is going to be a fantastic year. Thanksgiving is out the way. And now it's full sleds to Christmas, bro. Full sled to Christmas.
Yeah, man. It's Christmas don't feel the same, bro, to me. I don't know if it's just getting older or definitely the times change. You know, the way people shop, the way the mall used to be versus the way the mall is now. It just don't feel like Christmas. You know what I'm saying? You see the commercials and you hear the songs when you go in the store, and you see people with decorations on their cars and on their houses and stuff like that, but it don't hit the same, dog.
You know what my girlfriend said to me the other day? Not the other day. She's been saying this for years now, and I kind of now understand what she means. Christmas ain't Christmas anymore because Christmas is all about family and kids. And the older you get, the older you realize that Christmas is all about the kids. It's all about presents. It's all about And then you go from the era of being given presents to now giving presents, and it's like you've got to put the decorations up. And I think it has a lot to do with also the climate of living at the moment as well. Because I don't feel a lot of people are out there spending like they used to 5 years back, and it makes such a massive difference.
I mean, that all that stuff, you know, factor in, but the overall effect, you know what I'm saying? Especially the part where now you doing all the buying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, when did I grow up?
You buy for yourself year round, you know what I mean? So it ain't like you waiting on a holiday for somebody to get you something. You done got it already, or you planning on getting it already for yourself. So it's just not the same.
Yeah, I know,
it's
bro.
Okay.
But
I ain't tripping.
But I'm gonna say one thing though, like with the whole complexity of that, is you know when you're younger, right? You're like, all right, cool. I want to grow up. I want to grow up. I want to be a big boy now, and I want to kind of do big boy things. I want to I want to drive a car. You're sitting there like maybe a 10 or 11-year-old. Yeah, I can't wait to get older where I can go out, drive a car, and go to the clubs and all. You're not even thinking that. You probably like when you're 13 or 14, you're like, yeah, I can't wait. And then when you get older, you're like, damn it, this is the human curse. Damn it, I wish I was young again. Like you know that feeling that's the human curse. It's forever chasing youthfulness. That's the human curse, bro. Absolutely. You wish you were older when you're younger, but you wish you're younger when you're older. And then when you get old, you're like you hopefully don't have much regrets, but you're looking back and thinking, what could I have done differently? See what I'm saying?
I really wish I could have just stopped at 24 and stayed there for like 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I I learned everything I needed to learn.
Yo,
For the
the
future.
common question is right, and I think we'll start with this. The common question is, what would you do if you could go back with the knowledge you have right this moment in time? With
Yeah.
the knowledge you have right this moment in
Nah,
time, what
it'd
would
be a
you
whole
go
lot
back
different. It'd be a whole lot.
if you could go back
It'd be a
20
whole,
years?
bruh, and this is the thing. I don't hate my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So would I want things to be better? Yes. But I would still want to know the same people. I would want to know more people too and different people, but I would
yeah,
still want to have my same friends. You know what I'm saying? I would still want to have my wife and my circle and people
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that I really know for real. When you change it's the butterfly effect, bro. If you change one thing, everything else from that point forward is probably gonna change more than likely.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? One thing leads to
I think
another.
for sure. I think for sure what I would end up doing is I don't think it's because nobody hates their lifestyle. I think everybody in life has regrets. Like not regrets. Everybody has in their life has situations where they look back and think, you know what, I would have done that a little bit differently because I would do this instead of this, and I wouldn't gone out with this situation. Or I know, or I'm gonna write down the next 20 years worth of lottery numbers and sneak them all
Yeah,
in. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
But
That's
like
gonna
for that
change your
situation,
whole life, bro. Because
dynamics.
you're not going at that point. You're not going to experience the same things that you would have. You know what I'm
And
saying?
there's three things I would there's pretty much three or four things I would have done, but differently. I would have invested in IBM and Apple
Yeah,
and all of the
and
big
Beats
tests and Beats
and
and
Tesla
Tesla
and
exactly,
Google,
bro. And
Amazon.
Google, Amazon, bro. Keep bringing it, bro.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. Yo, so Nike,
No,
hell,
bro, that's still an investment to make. That's still a massive investment to make. If you could
yeah,
invest
but
in Nike right this moment in time, they're growing. Every company is always going to be growing.
you can, but it's not as the price. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. Just put it
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. I made an interesting paradox right the other day to my mate. Right, like I'll talk about this in a bit. But imagine being about I'll probably be about 3 or 4. This is so funny. Imagine being 3 and 4 with the knowledge we had. Right, Michael Jordan's come to the scene, and you're a 3 or 4 year old telling your dad. Bet on Michael Jordan to win six championships. He'll be like, what? What are you talking about, son?
Yeah,
Bro, hey, honestly, right this moment in time, right? A 3 or 4 year old comes to you and says Zion's gonna win 5 championships, and these are the dates. Would you bet on it? Would you bet on it? Let's just be honest.
nah, I wouldn't believe it. Like how you know this? You
Exactly,
know what I
bro.
mean? This ain't
How do you know this? How do you
this ain't
know
no
this, son?
this ain't no Marvel movie, bro. Like wait, who out here got a time
You,
machine? This ain't Back
bro,
to the Future. You know what I mean?
bro. The little boy is telling you I'm ball of dramas. I'm ball of dramas. I can tell you all the facts and figures. Just bet on me, bro. Are you betting, bro? That's the thing. Are you betting, bro?
You know what? You know what? I got stories. We got stories today.
Yeah. All right, so
Let's
just to go back to the paradox thing that I was talking about my mate, right? I told him,
oh yeah,
right?
yeah. My bad.
I told him, imagine you go to a casino. Imagine you have a superpower. And one of the superpowers is you can go back a minute and kind of change the decision you want to make. And he goes, "Oh, that would be dope." I said, "Okay, that sounds dope, right?"
That's a movie.
But what? No, I know that's a movie. That's a movie. But like, imagine now, right? You can prove that some things are rigged. And he goes, "What do you mean?" So if you go into a casino and you bet and you like I have a theory to him like the casino always wins because they always take the highest bidder's bet and they take it and cancel out, and basically if you put 10, if all the other opponents put down like a grand bet, right, up to a grand or something bet, and you, like in theory, just in theory, and you put like a 10 grand bet in, they're gonna let the other people win and you lose to get your highest stake, so that basically they get a higher volume. So in realistic terms, they're earning your 10 grand but losing maybe 9 grand, or they're earning 10 grand and losing like 5 grand and they're still in profit. That's the way they work it. So like he said I said to him, you can prove that. So if you could go back in time, like a minute, right? And you put a bet down and you put 10 grand bet down and you lose that, but then you know what the winning number is and you go back like a roulette. And you go back and put the bet down on the winning bet and you still lose. That's the way to prove the system. He goes, raw, bro, that's a good dope way. And then you realize if the system's rigged or not. So like it's like the same theory. If you go back 20 years, got all the numbers for the last 20 years of the lottery numbers, and you put them in and you still don't win, then you know the system's rigged.
I don't think
Imagine, bro.
I don't think that'll be about the system being rigged. I think that's chance.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but the thing is, if you go back,
it got to be exact. If everything was exact, then yeah. But that don't make sense. If you see the number and then go back and the number is different, that don't prove cheating. I don't understand.
No, but it does because but it does because you know what certain events are going to happen. Like say like I'm walking down the street and a blue car goes past, and then you go back 10 seconds and the blue car is supposed to go past, but a red car goes past. You're like, how'd that happen? See what I'm saying? That's the same.
It's not exact. You going back? You ain't going back to the same time. You going to some alternate dimension, alternate universe timeline or some shit.
Bro, you're throwing quantum physics into this situation.
Bro, that's what you're talking about. This is all hypothetical. Like, I'm trying to figure out where you going with it still. Like, okay, so we making it's a movie. It's literally a movie or a TV show. One, I think it's called 1 minute. Like that's the premise. That's the premise of the show or movie. The dude find out he got this power and he goes to the casino and does that exact thing. I haven't watched it, but I heard about it, and that's the exact premise. That's why when I said that's a movie, I wasn't saying like that's a good thing to make a movie. No, somebody already made a movie. And it's recent, you know what I'm saying? Like something just came out not too long ago. I don't know if it came out in theaters, but it's a real thing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to find it real quick.
Yo, dude, the most weirdest movie I will ever watch. I don't know if you've seen this, bro. It's Predestination. Remember Predestination?
Predestination.
So it's an Ethan Hawke movie, right? And it's very warped, bro. It's very, very warped. It's like a movie which kind of goes into the theory of who created what came first, the chicken or the egg. So you come into the situation with a woman with a man that's a time traveler, and then he meets a woman and basically realizes that the woman is him, but he's had a change in gender, right? And then he realizes that the only way he's going to be born is if he reproduces with himself.
See, I wouldn't watch that.
Bro, this was a recommended movie for my brother's brother-in-law a long time ago on a Friday, I think a Saturday night when we all got together, and he goes, let's have a movie night. And he, out of the bat, looked at IMDb and stuff like that, and then he goes, this movie sounds like it's good. It's got Ethan Hawke in it, blah, blah, blah. We watched it, and once the movie was done, bro, we turned around to him and said, why, bro? Why? Not every movie is a good movie, even when the ratings are up, bro. That's all I'm saying. We were looking for a fun time. He went down the morbid route time, bro. I was like, what? What are we watching here, bro?
Child, boy, man, you don't get up out of here, Ethan, man.
You know what? That was a good while ago.
How do you decide that don't sound good, bro?
No, bro. Let me just say, he never got to vote on a movie ever again.
Facts. Keep the remote away from this guy, bro.
Yes, keep the remote away from. Oh man, but yeah. In terms of sneakers, bro. Like this week, we saw the Jordan 11 Gratitude come out. I got exclusive access to that, or early access to that, on the sneakers app a couple of weeks back, which was good because I was, bro. 14 sneakers in November, bro. 14 sneakers in November. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
and like 5 of them were like for the bro.
Stop saying that, bro. Stop saying that. You putting the
I'm
man
not
on
gonna say
blast every week.
it.
Stop saying that. Damn.
I'm just saying.
But
it was a couple of pairs for the bro. But like I damn like 9 pairs in November time was crazy. I'm glad there's not much in December time because bro, that's ridiculous.
what you mean?
Absolutely
Name up?
ridiculous.
No, it's a lot in December too.
I know, but
Yes,
not nothing I'm looking
it's a
for.
lot of it's a lot of obscure heat, a lot of whole lot of collabs, boutique collabs, big boutique collabs, a bunch of
Yeah,
triple
yeah, yeah,
collabs. Like December is pretty heavy, bro. And the
yeah,
gratitudes
yeah, yeah.
dropped, and I feel like everybody that wanted them got them. I made sure that 4 people got pairs of gratitudes. Two of
Bro,
them I
were they
picked
easy?
up, and barely
Really?
for
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
11.
They kind of yeah for 11. I was surprised.
It was.
The
I
only
feel like it was about cherry status.
Yeah, no, no. I'm gonna go. I think it's more Jubilee status. I think Cherry didn't stick around as much as the Gratitude 11s, the
Yeah, I
Jubilee
agree with you.
11s.
I agree with you. But yeah.
But bro,
Jubilee.
Jubilee 11s are still dope. To me, Jubilee 11s are still a dope sneaker. I've got one in my rotation. But Jubilee 11s to me is a dope sneaker. I think it's dope. The Gratitude 11, I said this when my in my review. If you ever got Concords, that's a perfect sneaker to have in your rotation. But if you do get Concords, it's still a good sneaker to have in your rotation because
And
it gives you choices.
that's the opposite, kind of the opposite of what I said on my video that I just dropped. Um, Literally just dropped like 15 minutes ago from time
Go check it
recording.
out. Go
So
check it out. You gotta go check
nah,
it out.
I just don't like the Milky Bottom, bro.
um,
I and I'm gonna say this. Over time, I have come to respect that was it Photon? That white all white canvas 11 with the red on the mud
oh, you
guard,
mean the
red
eggnog?
strip on the.
The
It
eggnogs.
wasn't
They called them
called
the
the eggnog.
eggnogs.
No. Who called it that?
Well, it didn't have any patent leather, did it? On it?
Nah.
No,
Nah,
no.
it didn't.
A lot of people, lot of people called it the eggnog sneaker when it came out originally.
They
That's
was
quite funny.
they was a full size run sitting in the outlet, and I was like, and my taste was different then too.
Yeah.
But I feel like I like that 11 more than I like the Jubilee.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, damn! That's a
yeah.
statement. That's actually a statement.
But the
You mean
DMP, the DMP or the gratitude rather, I wish they would have made it the DMP again. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Versus the
yeah, yeah.
gratitude. I just
I said
I'll wait on Concourse.
I said in my review like if you haven't this is the Concord 11 aka the DMP 11 aka could have been either the two, but this is the Gratitude 11. I do kind of understand some of the storyline to it or the background to it because this is the sneaker you're talking about, the platinum tint, yeah.
Platinum tint, yeah. Platinum
Yeah,
tint.
yeah, yeah. A lot of people when it came out called it the eggnog sneaker for some reason, but because it looks a bit like Christmassy eggnog, even it come out at the same time as well.
Yeah,
But
I get
like,
it.
yeah. But the thing is, with the Gratitude 11, bro, I'm gonna say this: the leather upper on that sneaker is dope. I
Yeah,
like the leather upper on the sneaker.
yeah,
Absolutely dope the way they execute
yeah,
that. It's soft. It is just so nice, bro. The
yeah.
tumbled leather on that is so nice. So
No,
nice.
it's dope. I said that. I mean, I just don't like the bottom, bro. And that's enough to keep me away from it. I mean, the bottom of 11 is so important.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
milky
yeah, yeah.
bottom on the eggnog, if you will, is cool because it's the color of the sneaker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yep, yep.
That and on pictures it looked more gold before. It's like the closer we got to release, the whiter it looked to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I can't, bro. It don't do it for me.
The thing is, what I did
It's
say is
dope though. It is really dope. I ain't hating on nobody. You know what I'm saying?
No, bro. You're giving
they dope.
your honest opinion. You're
Yeah.
basically giving your honest opinion. I respect that. I like the milky outsole. It kind of means that over time, when it does age out yellow, it's just gonna. There's not much of a difference in color in terms of going from that milky white to age out. So I like that. And bro, like if it looked exactly like a Concord 11, then I wouldn't have got it. There's little subtle differences. Gold jump man, leather upper, milky outsole makes it a bit different and makes it stick out, which I kind of like. It's different. It's different enough for me to buy it. If it was a DMP, perfect. Like I would have still bought it. If it was another Concord 11 release, like ironically, I wouldn't have got it because I've just already got Concord from 2018 when they last released. So I'm like, nah. But the whole like shout out to Warren for this. The whole message about gratitude, giving back, all the thank you letters, all the thank you notes on that sneaker as well, like on the tissue paper, the thank yous on the tongue tab as well, the thank you on the box as well. That was like a nice shout out to everybody that said, oh, Jordan Man say thank you for actually rocking with us. But ironically, he dropped a message in our group, like our international sneakerhead group, right? And he goes, it's really funny that these Jordan 11 are sitting. And I goes, yeah, but because Jordan Brand won't say thank you to everybody that actually rocks with us and they're sitting. And I said, bro, did you get a pair? And he goes, no, because I got Concord 11s. And I started laughing internally. I wanted to say something back. I wanted to reach back and say, bro, you're not even buying it because you're not even saying that. What, Jordan Brand, we still rock with you. Thank you. That kind of made me laugh, bro.
That's marketing. That is straight up marketing. To me, it's an excuse to make the shoe different. I mean, I get it, dog. With the leather, it's a different sneaker. You know what I'm saying? So that's the theme. They went with gratitude. You know, they did it with the paper and the box and the campaign and everything. Full respect, you know what I'm saying, to that.
Yeah.
But if I ain't got Concords, then I ain't get it.
Because
I want Concords.
Because you want Concords, yeah. I was having an interesting. And
now we know we ain't getting no DM. We know we ain't getting no DMP for at least another 7-8 years now. So.
Yeah. I was having an interesting conversation with one of the sneakers in Instagram. And basically he was talking about how he was looking at Bread 11s, he was looking at Concord 11s and all that stuff. And I was like, bro, you know, like he was thinking, what if Bread 11s release in the next 2-3 years? Like, what's the point of me going picking up the Bread 11s on resale? I said, bro, before they even release the Bread 11s, you know they need to release the Space Jams, and then the the Legend Blues,
UNC,
and then the Concord before they release the Bread 11s, because it goes in cycles.
No,
I think it goes in cycles.
Not another Concord. We ain't gonna see.
No, because
we're not gonna see a Concord or a DMP for at least 6-7 years, bro.
Yeah. We won't see, like, the cycle between the first release and the second release was 10-11 years. Then it was 7 years. It's gonna be another 10-11 years, bro.
2019 was the Breads.
Yep.
I'm gonna say 2030 before we see another Concord or DMP variation.
Or a Bread. I think Bread will probably be like 2028, 2029.
It might run it back for 10 years or something. Yeah.
Yep. That's the way the thing goes. Like, right this moment in time, I'm sitting on Space Jams, I'm sitting on Concords, I'm sitting on Breads, I'm sitting on Jubilees, I'm sitting on these cool grey 11s. I'm sitting like, bro, I just need to complete the complete the OG. Is just that a Legend Blue 11. I hope it comes out next year, because like it was rumored to come out this year before they cancelled it and they kind of released this sneaker, this Gratitude 11. I just hope they release that next year. It'll be dope, bro. Absolutely dope. Wasn't it this, bro? Rumors are crazy. Like, right this moment in time, there's so many rumors about Amman Years and this and that, and like I'm sitting here thinking, here we go again. Everybody is talking the same way they talked about in 2022, 2021. Oh, this is coming back. We're going to get Raptors, Bulldogs. We're going to get Legend Blues. We're going to get this. We're going to get Gammas. Bro, nothing came out. Where is it now?
What you expect?
Like,
we already quote unquote know what's coming out in fall next year.
Yeah.
So like it is what it is, and it's getting worse. The
Yeah,
news, everybody racing to be first on hints, and then they start making up stuff to try to add substance to a report, or try to create enough content to write a full article, and
yeah.
the mock-ups start flying. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Like,
bro, we could do the same thing. Let's do this. We
no,
could do
no,
technically the same. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it, obviously, but we could do the
of
same
course
thing.
we
Oh well,
could,
bro,
but that ain't
bro.
what we do.
Ray Air 4s are coming out next year. Let's write an article. Go on, let's do
No,
it.
no,
Easy, bro.
no.
It's easy. Let's make a rumor up. Let's make a rumor up. Travis is going to Adidas. Let's make a rumor up, bro. It's that easy. Let's get it through the grapevine. Let the grapes mature. Let's squish that information. Let's conduce it with additives and then put it into a bottle and sell it. That's what it is about, bro. It's rumors through the grapevine. People pick up stuff and all of a sudden they run with it and they sell it in a bottle and to get the clicks. And that's what it is, bro. That's what it is.
And it is what it is, and it still aggravates me from time to time, but I know this is what it is, so I take it with a grain of salt. Maybe I want to talk about it because I'm excited about it, but most of the time I'm like, hell no. They talking about fall 24. What's the point in going down the super speculation route on something that's already kind of obscure? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might get some motion if it do materialize, but I don't want to look that far ahead on hints and shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like
Yeah.
I'm not talking to these people that's giving out this information at this point. You know what I'm saying? So I'll save that for then when I'm actually getting the information from people that know what's going on for real,
Yeah. It's
not
the whole
secondhand or
social
third hand
yeah,
information.
the whole social platform is weird to me sometimes because like I would love you know what, the best thing to judge is right this moment in time is write down rumor, where it came from, who escalated it, and then go back and debunk it if it was true, and then work out the statistical percentages of who actually was correct, and then you can realize who talks the true facts and who doesn't. Because right this moment in time, a lot of people jump on a lot of things, and most of it's fake news, bro. Like, let's be honest. Most of it's no. Most of it's not fake news. Most of it's is hopeful thinking of what they want, and they project that into the universe, which we do too. Let's be honest, we do too sometimes because we want certain things to come out. But they then write a paper, a document, mock-ups, seal deal, bang. This is coming out. Confirmed, it's coming out, bro. Where's the Air Force One that was confirmed to coming out from Travis Scott this year?
Why are we still talking about this?
Because it's fun.
No, it's story time.
It's story. All right, cool. Let's go to our first quick strikes. Here you go, bro. Tell me about your story.
So it's a restaurant I delivered to. I've been
Yep.
delivering there for like 4.5, almost 5 years. Know the people pretty well. You know what I'm saying? They know me.
Yep.
They like me. We all cool. You know, the employees know me. Everything. Little Irish pub, like dive bar type situation, right? So the owner's daughter, who I normally deal with, walks in and she says she got this funny look on her face, and she looking at her shoes. She had on like some little Puma casual, like basic Stan Smith, blazer, that style, right?
Yep.
Samba, that style. But they Pumas. Just some all white Pumas. And this a white girl. You know what I'm saying? Let me say that.
Okay.
And this ain't no offense or attack on nobody, right? But we all know the stereotype about white girls with triple white sneakers, right?
Yep.
So she's looking down at her sneakers and she like, my shoes are squeaking. So I look, right? They all leather, right? So I look at them and I'm like, what you, I didn't hear it. So I'm like, what you mean? my shoes are squeaking every time I take a step. But she said I washed them last night or the other day or something like that.
Oh, damn. Damn. Yeah. Go on. I know.
Now, let me say this. I've never talked about sneakers with her or her parents, the owners. You know what I'm saying? The three of them are the owners. I've
Yeah.
never talked about my life outside of the job with them. You know what I'm saying? Not
Oh,
not not
are we saying you're now a little celebrity in your
no.
region?
No. I ain't going there. So I say to her, I said, you can put some powder in it because Air Max squeak.
Yeah.
And you can put powder under the whatever So I tell her that you put powder under the insole or like rub some powder. But then I said, wait a minute, how did you wash them? She said in the washing machine. And I closed my eyes and tilt my head back. And I said, Allie, shout out to Allie. I said,
Yeah.
Allie, what did you use in the machine to wash your sneakers? Regular laundry detergent and fabric softener. Allie, I said, no. Well, I said, Allie, I'm into sneakers. This girl say, I kind of figured that. I said, what you mean you kind of figured? She goes, well, I feel like I can kind of tell when a person got style. Like I only see you at work, but like I feel like you the type of person like you could dress well. It warmed my heart.
Oh.
It warmed
getting
my
recognized
heart.
out here. Keith's getting recognized out here.
But I told her thank you. And then I proceeded to break down the rules of cleaning sneakers. You know what I'm saying?
You got to.
They make products for this stuff, and the more you washing them like that, and you burning out the glue, and you tearing up the coating on the leather, so they gonna wear out faster, and blah 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 blah. This sneakerhead mumbo jumbo shit, right? And she sat there and took it, but she then said, "Well, I was about to throw them away."
No, bro.
Look.
No.
She said she had them for like 4 or 5 years. Every time she think they cooked, before she throw them away, she throw them in the washing machine, and they come out good every time.
Just clean your sneakers. Just clean your sneakers. That's the easiest thing you could do, bro. Like you need to clean your sneakers because you got to make them look good. You got to make them look presentable. You know why they squeak?
Because she didn't wore off that coating.
No.
And it's not probably not the best quality leather. She said she paid like $40 for them.
Okay,
so
cool. That could be it.
Pleather, you know what I'm saying? And she washing them, and yeah,
it could be because also it depends on the outsole. If it's foam, you got like voids, or you got basically the bubbles within the actual manufacturing that lets water in. It kind of oxidizes. The whole process of So basically, as soon as this is what happened to Benzino sneakers. Shout out to the bro. I haven't talked to you in a while, but I need to reach out to you. But Benzino went into the shower with his slides into like on a beach or resort. You go into a shower with your slides on. Yeah, he went on the biggest mistake he could have done because water got into the actual EVA foam and then it started squeaking, and that's where the squeak comes from. When it's moisture there and you have the compounds squeaking together, that's where the squeak comes from.
Probably
and you
hit it with a hair dryer or a heat gun or something.
But you got to crease that out.
For what? Huh?
If you throw them in the dryer, they might melt on you, bro. As soon as you take them out.
You could put it on a low setting, bro, for like 5 minutes and just see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's when In pleather, in leather, in foam, and everything like that, if you get moisture in it, it will squeak because it's the moisture that's creating the lubrication for the fabrics to squeak, and that's where the squeak comes from.
Well, now her shoes just leather and rubber, so I'm guessing it
Oh
was
yeah,
that leather rubbing up against each other. You know how that go.
exactly, bro.
Some we
But yeah,
got.
that was an interesting. Well, you getting recognized on the streets for your fabulous
No,
style
no.
in your work
She
clothes as
ain't
well,
never.
bro.
Watch out, bro. See, I should have left that part. I knew I should have left that part out.
What do you mean? Who left that
Should have
part
left that
out?
part out. It's okay. It's okay. What's your story, man?
Okay, cool. We'll move on to the next quick strike. But basically, bro, I'm gonna say one thing to all the people that wear Uggs, right? And basically, I'm gonna say this with my chest out. Your Uggs are fake. Your Uggs are fake.
What?
All your Uggs are fake, right? Everybody that doesn't buy Uggs from Australia since 1974, your Uggs are fake. You know why?
No.
Right, I'm about to tell you why. Because this shout to the missus for bringing this story, and she thought this would be an excellent segment in our podcast. But basically, apparently, Uggs. You know what in your opinion are Uggs? What's the background to Uggs? Break
I
it down.
know.
What from what you know?
I know Uggs from Boots.
Okay, from boots, right? Where did Uggs originate from?
I don't know.
Right, Uggs. The name Ugg is not a brand name. It's a commercial name for a type of boot, right? And it's an Australian boot. And that's where it came from. That's where it derived from. So basically, UGG is a boot that comes from Australia. That's where everybody knows it from. And basically,
No, they don't.
go on, break it down. Because I'm
Nobody.
about to show you some facts.
I ain't never heard. Okay, you can show facts, but you can't say everybody knows. People from Australia might be familiar with that if they know about Uggs the brand. But Ugg, the brand in America was boots and slippers and woolly socks and shit like that.
Right. In Australia, Uggs is a name of a product, not a brand. So it's not. It's basically not real fake. I was just capping a bit, right? But what happened was Uggs came out. America grabbed onto it and did it a global brand by copyrighting it. And then they distribute it to the world. And they banned Australia from selling Uggs to everybody else around the world. So you can't get authentic Uggs. You literally cannot get authentic Uggs unless you buy them from Australia. If you want the original Uggs that come from where it originated from, it's an Australian product. But obviously through consumerism and marketing, the Americans took it, patented the name, made it a brand, sold it globally, and now you've got two brands: UGG Australia, originally from 1974, which is the original company that made the UGG boot, and Uggs. That's it. Uggs.com. And Uggs.com is an American branded company which sell the same product that the Australians made globally. But they banned Australia from selling it. Imagine that, bro.
Made it a hot line. I made it a hot song.
That's the one, bro. That's the one. Absolutely dope. You are spot on with what you just said. And that was kind of the reason why I said your Uggs are fake.
Yeah, nah, it's not really fake.
It's not really fake.
A product
It's
and a
not really
brand.
fake.
That is pretty lame of whoever started the brand to do though. Like if you know you got the name of your company from a product that existed, if that's fair in business, how can you then cap the people that you got your namesake from? That's just shady. That's shady, bro.
That's business. That's business. If you haven't watched the McDonald's, bro, do you know there's a Netflix movie, I can't remember the name, I think it's called The Founder or something like that, and it's got Michael Keaton in it, and basically he does the whole McDonald's thing where the McDonald's was created by two brothers who then basically had it regional, and then he made it a global merchandise. He cut them all out and he kind of made him the front runner to McDonald's. That's the same situation with this, bro. Like it's the brand and the name and the name, and like basically is using that. It's like basically McDonald's you saying the hamburger's copyright and you can't use the hamburger name anymore. That's basically what it was for this situation. But you got the hamburger anyway, so you know that this kind of evens out.
But nah, bro, that's pretty lame for them to do. And I mean, maybe they had their reasons,
Yeah,
but that's lame. That's real
yeah,
lame.
bro.
I mean, you cut off you cut their country off from the whole world.
Pretty
They
much, bro. They
continent.
pretty much.
You cut off a whole continent from selling the product to the rest of the world because you salty because they stake they rightful claim to the name.
Let, let me let
Is
me
that
let
what
me let me
happened?
just let me just
Is
let me
that
just highlight this for you.
we had more business and more money than you, so we were able
Yep.
to
Let me read this.
get the name globally, and it's against the law for you to use the name. That's whack.
Yeah, bro. Look, listen. To add to this, the company that owned the UGG trademark in the US actually sued an Australian UGG manufacturer for taking and fulfilling orders online to the US and won. They basically stopped any Australian companies from selling UGG boots, which is generically termed in Australia to anybody outside Australia. Basically, UGG is a generic term in Australia, right? This is an absolute FUC Arcade. Shout out to Stephen FUC Arcade from Ski Man. And in my opinion, the Australian government should have stepped in and made UGG a protected term, just like champagne is to the French. That's how deep it is, bro. Because if you say you're all right, oh, you know champagne. Champagne only comes from France. Champagne is a region in France which manufactures champagne, right? So
Yeah.
that is exactly the same thing as the UGGs
Just like
and the
cognac.
US. US went like this,
It's just
rubbing
like
their hands
cognac.
together.
It's just like cognac, just like tequila. If it ain't made in Mexico, it ain't tequila. If
Exactly.
if the grapes didn't come from cognac France, it ain't cognac. It's brandy.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, that whole situation, the Australian government should have stepped in, but like US just rubbed their hands together and said, "This is an opportunity, guys. Let's
Don't
take this
say the
on."
U.S. is
Bro, it's whoever did it.
whoever invented that company.
Who
Don't
did
just
it?
blame.
Who
You
did
can't
it?
blame it on the whole damn country. Yeah, damn, man.
Yeah, but guys, your Uggs are fake.
That's the one.
So look, go back, check your Uggs out. If it's got UGG.com on it, or if it's just got UGG, then it's not an authentic UGG from Australia, guys.
That's the one.
It's a commercialized version that you're wearing. And you know what's really funny? I actually got my missus UGG socks, which are thick. And then she read that, and we went upstairs to a drawer, opened it up, and then it was like, yeah, these are fake. Because you can't get Australian Uggs outside of Australia, which is just jokes, absolute jokes. So
Not
the more
funny
you
though.
know, guys, the more you know, guys. See, you keep doing your research. Knowledge is power.
Anyway,
Anyway, next quick strike, bro.
hey, Vanessa Bryant says we're gonna get 3 times as many Cubbies on this reverse
Yep,
Grinch, and
yep.
hopefully moving forward as well. I'm gonna roll with Vanessa. I did get exclusive access on the reverse Grinch. Did not get the pair, which is
Okay.
fine. Uh, I this is the one time I really do appreciate getting exclusive access because I know for a fact I didn't try it for a majority of the Kobe's that dropped in the
Yeah.
past 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And I take
Mm-hmm.
L's every single time. So they actually honored the exclusive access rules of the Kobe L's and whatnot. And yeah, so I don't know. Family, friends, children, Vanessa want everybody to be able to have Kobe's on their feet, and especially the hoopers, the young hoopers, like she always said. So seem like she living up to that. We gonna see in a few days when they drop. how many W's we see. We should be able to tell because normally you don't see that many W's on Kobe's online. So when they
Mhm.
drop, I'm gonna be watching Twitter to see how many W's.
Shout out to Steph Kicks. I know he copped a pair, and he was shocked that he copped a pair. I'm hearing before this release, before the exclusive access was given, I was hearing. I left it on my TikTok. I was hearing there's a lot of pairs of these Kobe's. There's a lot of pairs, a lot of things coming out next year as well. I'm hearing Red Fours are gonna have a lot of pairs. I'm hearing Military Blues gonna have a lot of pairs. All of that stuff is gonna have a lot of pairs. It's a good thing because isn't this what Kobe wanted from the onset? Like for
Yeah,
people to have Kobe sneakers. The more people rock certain silhouettes, the more relevance it brings to that. An example of that is pandas, bro. Panda dunks. More like the more people wearing it, the more people gravitate to it. Gravitate towards it. The more people kind of rocked it. It's the same thing, and this is only going. This is only doing Kobe's legacy and Gigi's legacy massive relevance and keeping everybody's thoughts and their prayers and stuff on the actual legacy. And I'm hearing Mamacita is coming out. Another Mamacita is coming out next year. There's loads of Kobe's coming out next year, bro. Even the Venice Beach 8, I saw rumors of that, and
triple
I left
black,
it on my sneaker news.
triple
Yeah,
black
triple
foes.
blacks coming out at near Christmas time as well. There's a lot of Kobe's. It's really good to see Vanessa and Nike doing their business, and this is what we was worried about initially when there was a disagreement between the two, because obviously Vanessa wanted a certain strategy, Nike probably wanted a certain strategy, and they came to a mutual compromise, and now we're seeing it being rolled out, which is magnificent, bro. This is a year in the making.
Yep, and we getting what we wanted from it. So
Bro,
hey,
like we keep saying this, the more you ask, the more you shall receive, and the more you keep persistently saying stuff, the more it comes into realization. So ask something of the universe, i.e. Nike or Adidas or whoever you rock with, they'll give it to you. And we're seeing that more and more. Like we want more pairs are out, sneakers are sitting, sneakers are going on sale, we're picking up pairs. This is the ideal time to be a sneaker, and especially if like, I know from a fact there's a couple of sneakers that talk to me, and shout out to you guys that are just getting into sneakers right this moment in time. And it's good to see, because when some majority leave, and there's a lot of majority that have left after COVID, because obviously they were valuing the sneakers more than their actual appreciation of the design and build and concept of the history. They've left, and that vacancy has been taken up by different sneakerheads, and they're loving the stuff they're loving. They're not loving the stuff we're loving, and they're still growing the whole sneakerdom, like you want to put it,
yeah, I mean
which is awesome to see. Absolutely awesome to see.
it's. I just hope it go the way she wanted to go for real.
Yeah. I do hope. But the thing is, there's 3 more times the amount of pairs. Apparently, it was confirmed by Vanessa tweeting it out, Vanessa Bryant tweeting it out, and that's great to see. I don't care what it does to the value of the sneaker in terms of the resale
But that
value.
ain't that
I don't
ain't
pay.
that ain't what we
That
talking
ain't,
about, and that ain't what
no,
she
that's not
talking
what we're
about.
talking
So
about.
it ain't no need to
Exactly.
mention that.
Nope.
Like that's the whole point of her trying to do what she can do so people can get the sneakers in their hands. That's why I said let's just hope it go the way she wanted to go.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah,
that's pretty
yeah.
much it.
And exactly. That's amazing to see. But bro, next quick strike. Here we go. This is where you might start taking some gunshots at people, bro. So let's just see what happens with that. Because I know you were a bit pissed about this situation with the SOLEFLY 8s. Go on, bro. Take it to the head top.
So fly. Let me talk to y'all for a second. I want I wanna I wanna help y'all understand simple things, right? When we do this, is there's ways of doing this, right? Shout out to Terrell. I keep shouting Terrell out these recent weeks. He wanted these Soulfly A's bad, really bad. He been talking about them for a little while, and I told y'all a few parts ago that Terrell first collab was the I'm on my year fives, the
Hmm.
Dons, right?
Yep. Yep.
As soon as he copped the Dons, he started talking to me about the eights. When they
Yep.
coming out? When they coming out? What I got to do? And we didn't have no details at that point, so I'm hunting them for him.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, boutique release before retail release, right?
Yep. Yep.
So they dropped, and I prepared him. I tutored him up on the capture system. You know what I'm saying? He was familiar with that from some other websites. Um, he said he had Apple Pay and Shop Pay already loaded
Yep.
up, right? His account was already locked in. I told him, bro, just make sure you logged in. I said, go create you a SoleFly account. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Correct me when I'm wrong. Go make your SoleFly account. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your payment, your shipping and all that stuff is already locked in, but you still got your Apple Pay and your Shop Pay, so you should just be able to hit the button. That's how retail boutique cops go, right?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Manual boutique, you know, first release, Alma Manier, Pata, Supreme, like you name them.
Yep. You
This
need
is
to
how
have an
it
account
goes,
open. Yep. Have an account open. Get locked in. Get your address on. Everything sorted.
bruh,
Bro.
bruh, bruh. You see that? Watch this. PayPal or Venmo. It's the only way you can check out these products from Soulfly.
Really?
Really?
What?
Yes.
Hold on. Is
Yeah.
Soulfly
No.
running
No,
like a dodgy ass business here? Where's the credit cards and where's the visas and like is this a scam?
bruh. PayPal or Venmo is the only way you can check out on this Soulfly release.
Hold on, isn't Venmo like really notorious for
I don't know.
backdoor? No, not
I ain't
backdoor
never
activity,
used
but I'm
it.
talking.
I think it's like a Cash App or PayPal, somewhere in
Yeah,
between both. I don't use Venmo. I barely use PayPal, but no, bro. I mean, bro ain't got no PayPal account, right? So
yeah,
here
yeah,
he is. Here he is. 10 o'clock hit. He already locked in. He been locked in 5 minutes before the release. You know what I'm saying? Refreshing the page and all that. He locked in. He get in line before 10:01. He in the cart.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, he in the line. Get to the cart. They ain't got no PayPal account. So now I got to try to go run the PayPal and hope my size don't sell out before I make an account and put my information in all this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bruh.
Did you cop?
Me?
Yeah,
No. It was over. I didn't go in for
man.
him. He
Yeah.
told me he had it. And I believed it because he listened to me and it was call and response, bro. Like I was explaining it to him, and he was telling me whether he understood or not. If he did understand, all right, cool, you know about that.
You
So
you you,
then,
you didn't
bro,
you didn't do anything wrong though.
he did everything he was supposed to do. He said he was in line before 10:01. That's how you
You
do it.
know you know what's really you know what's really shady
This was his
about the
first. This was
situation.
his first retail cop, bro. Retail boutique manual cop. This was his first time, and he got in like a pro. And
But
fucking PayPal
uh,
or
you
Venmo.
bro, I'm gonna say one thing, right? Like it was easy for me for my year. By the way, my dust pay I haven't got even notification for that at the moment as well because I'm like it's coming up to Christmas, bro. Like I need to kind of reach out to them and say, yo, what's happening to my peer? And a lot of people in the UK haven't got their like dust pays at the moment or
People in the
notifications.
US just getting it.
Yeah, no, but it's probably going to be next week. I think the 15th of December is the last cut-off date for like the 15 working
Yeah.
days. So I'm going to give it next week. I'm going to just reach out to them.
They
But
put out a letter and said they was going to have everything shipped by a certain date.
yeah. I think the dust pairs with that well dawn pairs with for today. But this is not what we're talking about.
In case
The
y'all thought we didn't know what we was talking about, I told y'all that before the release. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah. Yeah. You just like, it takes a long time, bro. It takes a long time. Trust me, it does. But you know what's really interesting to me? Like that Soulfly created a whole new website to release this sneaker. That was a
that's
bit
no, no,
like,
no, 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 no. That's normal. I told Terrell,
okay,
I told him the same. I said, bro, they gonna make a password page, and then when the release happened, the password page turns into the purchase page. Every boutique does that. Pata does it. I'm on my year,
okay,
social status. Not Supreme don't do it, but most of the Union. Remember Union they made?
yeah.
Then you cop manual on Union, or you got from Nike or
No,
somebody?
no.
No, you got from
Okay, from
Offspring.
Nike. Yeah.
But
But like,
that's
but
how the
like,
boutique. That's how the boutique cops work, bro. They always make a separate page just for that release, so they don't want the traffic getting mixed up. Like they don't want the regular shoppers. It's like you
to
when you go pick up for a raffle, and they have people that's picking up for a raffle on this register and regular people on the other register. You
oh,
know what I'm
okay, cool,
saying?
got you,
They
got you,
don't
got
want to
you.
bring all that traffic, all the people that's trying to cop to their main site and jam that up. If something do get jammed up, let it be this independent site where it's not that much. The only products are these 8 products for this
Yep.
release. That's all you can buy on here. Ain't no reason to be on here unless you're trying to get these things so they can handle the bandwidth. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool, got you, got you. So yeah,
So it
so
won't
that
crash
happened,
like on sneakers or something.
bro.
A Foot
Do you
Locker.
want to hear my do you want to hear my story with Soulfly? I
Yes.
went in and I put my size in and I put it on cart and I went to PayPal. Guess what happened?
No international shipping.
Yeah, no international shipping at all, bro. And I was annoyed. And I was like,
See,
I
once
even reached out
again,
to them.
once
Even reached out to them before. I was like,
once
"You're gonna send
again,
this?"
James Whitney, yeah, I can say, and it's funny. I ain't even the joke is so low hanging. I got to do it. Yeah, I mean, they say he's shipping to China, so why wouldn't he do international shipping on that 5 release? But once again, some of these boutiques, bro, and that goes to show me the fact that you couldn't get a pair, even though you were in fast enough to get it.
Yeah,
They don't ship international. Why? Y'all in Florida,
bro,
bro. They in
bro,
Florida. They on the East
bro.
Coast. How easy
I
is it
will.
to ship from there?
I was 14 minutes late. Had my size, put it in cart, couldn't cop out,
Bro, come on. 14
bro.
minutes late. 10
Yeah,
and a half, huh? I saw that 10 and a half sitting there. I saw that 10 and a half sitting there, bro. When he finally texted me maybe like 10 minutes after, but I was at work, so I didn't see it immediately. Excuse me. So by the time I started texting him back, I went back on there and I actually put the 10 and a half in the cart. But I hadn't spoke to
yeah,
you yet.
yep,
And when I did speak to you, you said you couldn't get it. I went back in and it was gone. I would have
yeah.
had it.
I,
Had
bro.
I spoke to you before I went to the website, I would have had you a pair.
Yeah, bro. I'm hoping that comes out to other retailers because that's very
It should.
disappointing. Because it should like I want it to be like the Soulfly 8, like the Soulfly 8. I mean not Soulfly 8, Soulfly 13 that came out. It's up the top right there, and
Mm-hmm.
that's a beautiful sneaker. The way they did that box, it was absolutely beautiful, beautifully done. I do hope it. I do hope that in 2 weeks' time we see a full release. I was guys. If you don't know, boutiques always do it 2 weeks earlier than any other retailer or in Nike,
Yeah.
even Nike. I was hearing 2 dates for this. One was the 8th of December, or the 9th of December, which was this weekend, just gone. And the other one was the 23rd of December, which is near Christmas. Those are the 2 dates you got to be wary of. So that makes sense. If it came out the 9th, add another 14 days on that. That's the 23rd of December. So watch out for that. That should still be coming out in the UK, the EU, and the States as well, globally. That is a beautiful sneaker, and I do hope it comes out. And it's gonna drop the retail price or resale price. If I can't get it for retail, I'm just gonna go pay the resale price for it because it's a dope sneaker, a really dope sneaker.
Yeah, I'm good on Soulfly right now, bro. Like this was a trash release. Venmo or PayPal only. That don't make no sense, bro.
But bro, I'm gonna definitely say one thing just to conclude this is, you know what, the long waiting time for the McEnroe is taken away from that release for me, like a bit. I'm like, Man, I wish I had those sneakers already. I
Yeah.
wish I could be sitting like Q in my room, turning my chair around, grabbing the sneaker,
Hey
sniffing the
man.
glue,
Hey man.
getting high off the sneaker supply.
Don't speak on my personal life, okay? Don't speak on my personal life. What I do when this camera ain't on ain't got nothing to do with nobody, all right? Next quick
Getting
strike.
high off your sneaker supply.
Next quick strike.
Shall we talk? Shall we talk about Jerry Lorenzo, bro? Shall we
If
talk
you
about
want
Jerry
to.
Lorenzo?
If you want to.
Okay. So I like you. I like the way you did that, bro. Jerry. Yo, bro. There's a couple of situations with Jerry Lorenzo we need to talk about this week. One of them was I can bro. I can understand why he said these pharaoh gods, right? Was first of all, let's address the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room being how close is this Adidas Essentials pharaoh god? Not Adidas Essentials. This Adidas pharaoh god collaboration. A lot of people saying this looks very, very close to Yeezy-ish, and you said that before on the podcast as well. It looks very Yeezy-ish. I think Vaughan said that after we stopped the podcast as well. It looks very Yeezy-ish. So that's number one. Number two, is this Pharaoh God rivalry model? Doesn't that look like the Air Raid?
Yes.
And like when I talk about the Air Raid, I'm talking about these.
The fear of God raid.
Yeah, Fear of God raid, the Night Fear of God raid. So that's comes into question, and
I
even
still need to get that shoe.
what a Nike Air Raid.
Yeah, the fear of God raid. I want that.
Yeah.
A couple
And
colors
also
too.
a lot of people were talking about the actual athletics basketball Fear of God being very close to the Nike Fear of God one. Bro, tell me this is not so. Tell me this is not like a rehash rendition of the Nike Fear of God.
I don't think it's a rehash. I just think it's the way he liked the design.
Okay, good. That's his design aesthetics.
Yeah. He spoke on the rivalry and liking that silhouette and just wanting to reshape it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he did. The fact that it looks like the raid makes complete and total sense to me because he did the exact same thing to the air raid.
Yeah.
He wanted to redesign it and make it his own. You know what I'm saying? He took the aesthetics from a silhouette and made his version of it both times. Not so
Okay.
much with the Fear of God one, because I can't say what silhouette he directly pulled from with that one, but with these, and it is comparable to the Air Force One. But with that being said, had he done an Air Force One, I think it would look like that too. Because all his shit, look
Yep.
at what he did. He did the mock. The mock got that similar aesthetic. You know, the basketball shoe got that similar aesthetic. So this is just the way he liked the design, bro. The bag, I mean, even look at the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all
It's very
it's all his.
essentialish. It's very essentialish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his swag. That minimalist,
Yep.
simple, pastel colors. You know what I'm saying? And the back, I like the basketball shoe. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
that is dope. However, I'm not rolling with this whole idea of some shit being worth $1,000.
Oh yeah.
He can get out of here with that.
We're gonna get into that because like I was also well I heard that and I've got a few points to make to that, but I can kind of see where the aspirations came from, but like is this 2 years too late? I'm being honest here. Is this
No,
sneaker 2 years too late? Why not?
no, because the hype ain't dead on it. The hype ain't dead on
Okay.
this. We all can't wait. Even those of us that's not going to participate can't wait to see. I want this to happen. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
want to see this happen. We've been waiting on Jerry. We've been talking about Jerry. We've been speculating. People been letting samples leak and stuff like that. You know, we trashed the first samples. I actually liked the first one of them first samples. It's controversy about the slides being the price that they are. You know, he had to not had to, but he did explain that um, it's not a basic Adidas slide. It's
Yeah.
you know, better materials and blah blah blah. So I mean, it's 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 Jerry, bro. Like people love
Hmm.
Fear of God. You you have to factor that in. You know what I'm saying? You have to factor in how big of a fingerprint he has on the current culture
Yep. I
without
kind of see
without
it, but
without dropping a shoe.
mhm.
Hats, the Fear of God. I mean, come on, bro. People,
Okay.
the Fear of God hat was reselling for like $150 when it first came out. You know what I'm saying? During the pandemic, people were reselling Fear of God hats
Yeah.
for double and triple the price sometimes.
I
I
I
wouldn't be
I can.
surprised. I would not be surprised to hear somebody say I paid $200 for a Fear of God hat at a certain point
Damn.
because you
That's
couldn't
that
you
that
couldn't
that
keep
that
them on the
is.
shelf. Resellers would walk in the store and buy the whole rack, every color, and they were $65.
Damn.
Like, come on, bro, it's Jerry, and that's a collab with New Era. Like, come on,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, dog. He doing too much. He doing too much for this to not be big. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be big.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. I ran Bjorn through the ringer last week, right? And I'm gonna continue to run him through the ringer if he jumping out the window saying stuff like that. But Jerry can save them, but Jerry can't save him from the fact that Nike still gonna be number one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
this
I
will
understand
work.
that.
Don't get it twisted. This will work. And I know how big Adidas culture is in different countries and all that, but that ain't about this. This is not about all that. This is not about the football culture with Adidas and you know Wells Bonner and all the stuff that the comeback of the samba. This ain't about none of that. This is about Jerry, the biggest thing for Adidas, finally
Yeah.
giving
Yeah.
people that's been waiting on him what they want. And I can see the,
So
the fear of God sweats with them basketballs and them forums right now. I can
what
smell the
one
hype.
one thing I'm definitely gonna say is Jerry's whole ambition of he did the book very like kind of spiel to this where he said I want you to wear this to the basketball court and the club, and that's what he said as well recently as well. I want you to wear the Pharaoh Gods Adidas basketball sneakers on court and to the club, and you change your gear and go to the club with them. I can
I'm with him.
understand that, and I think that does. I think it does well with that whole concept. But the reason why
So
the reason why I just
hold
wanted to bring it
on,
up.
right quick. With that statement is the performance aspect that's gonna matter more
Yep,
because they look dope.
more.
They are dope enough for you to wear outside for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah, of course, of course, of course. And this is a better end. Look, I'm gonna say the Adidas Yeezy basketball sneaker, the Quantums, weren't that. And this
No,
is a way, way, way different sneaker to that as well. And I think it does well to that. And I do respect it, but I'm just taking the familiarities between the Nike like Nike Fear of God ones to this basketball Adidas Fear of God
yeah,
ones.
that's facts.
Um,
That's
and,
undeniable
and
facts.
like, yeah, but there's very big similarities to that. And I'm a bit surprised that it looks similar because not the surprise in terms of like yeah it's Jerry's doing Jerry what he does, and this is what his aesthetics and design philosophies are, which is fine because you could say that about Tinker with the whole air
Yeah,
bubble and shit, yeah, so you can understand that. But the thing is when we had a transition from like, I'm taking an example, and this is a radical example of Kanye going from like the Yeezy 1 to what he did with the 350s. It was dramatically different enough. I know he took stuff away from Roshi to do that 350, but it wasn't the same it's the same design aspect that he did with Nike, and that's why I was like, it's quite similar. It is quite similar, but that, like you said, it's just design aesthetics. But the main discussion topic for today was how he said the sneaker was supposed to cost $1,000.
We're not doing that, dog. We're not doing
Yeah,
that. Um, does he have enough clout to pull that off? Uh, I don't know. I don't know, cause I mean, he's done a lot in the fashion world,
yep,
a lot. His presence is undeniable, right? But not with Adidas, dog. You can't make no $1,000 Adidas shoe. Go to Louis, go to Balmain, whoever, and do that. Duh. Go do a Rick Owens collab. Sell that for a stack, and it's gonna sell for a stack. It might not sell
yep,
out, but it's gonna sell for a stack. And the people that buy that type of stuff is gonna wear it. You can't do $1,000 shoe with Adidas, bro. It's not gonna work out,
yep, yeah. And I think
in
I
my
think what
opinion.
he said. The thing is, I'm remembering when the Off-White Jordan 2 lows came out, and Virgil said the same thing. Like, the molds for this, the design for this, it's all about art rather than the cost of the sneaker. And it costs more to make the sneaker than it would to actually sell it. And Nike's not making any money off it. This is the same thing what Jerry said. Like, in retrospect, I know a lot of people taking that comment and ridiculing for it, but he told you facts though. He told you
Yeah,
he told
and
you
because
this
he
the
made
design for this.
they made
Yeah,
multiple molds, bro. We saw the samples and we trashed it.
yeah,
Apparently, he
and
did too. He designed
yeah,
something, and the final product he didn't agree with because that ain't what we finna get. You know what I'm
and this is
saying?
why it took so long.
Yeah,
And
and
this is why
and
it took so long.
and we gotta respect that, right? And we have, for the most part, respected it. We questioned it, and we've been speculating, but we knew he was still there. He never left. There was never no rumors about no turmoil or nothing like that that I was aware of. We was just waiting on him to get it together, and now he
Yeah,
got
yeah.
he got a bunch of products. You know what I'm saying? He already got a full clip. So once this first season or collection roll out, I expect to see more in 3-4 months.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. In mid summertime next year, we'll see way more Adidas Jerry Lorenzo
He might
Ferragos.
do seasonal collections. I mean, it's Jerry,
Yep,
bro. He probably do seasonal collections like he do with
he's got a lot on
Ferragamo.
his plate. He's obviously got a lot on his plate, so
He
he
got
he
it though.
probably will do.
He
Yeah,
got it though.
but I'm not ridiculing that comment at all, because basically for me to say that is, it shows passion. So for me, for somebody to say it costs this much to get this product off the line, and going forwards we know what we're doing, so we're gonna streamline it, make it cost effective for the business, so it makes profit. That's what he was saying. Somebody added him, said you basically saying this sneaker costs £1,000, blah blah blah, or you want the sneaker, you could have sold a sneaker for £1,000 because that's just how much it costs to develop. That's absolutely ridiculous. He's fired back with comments, and if you want to ridicule Jerry Lorenzo, go and ridicule the late Virgil Abloh as well, because he said the same thing about the Jordan 2 Off-White lows, and nobody batted an eyelid. He responded. He came out and defended that sneaker just as hard as Jerry's defending his sneaker, and that's passion, bro. For me, that shows passion of the work of art that you create with the brands, and that is up due respect. And shout out to Jerry for actually firing back to some of these ridiculous comments. So got gunshots fired. Well done, Jerry, for that. Because, bro, it took £1,000. Or it took not it took, probably unit rate to cost and develop that, and what they produce probably will rate that sneaker to £1,000 for Adidas to even break even. So you gotta respect that.
but
And
they
for them to
gonna
sell it for what, $240?
they gonna make it back with other products. So
Exactly.
and
In
now that they have these things already in production, they can do what they need to do.
exactly that. And
But
bro, like
they still won't catch us though. It's okay.
you're still on that moment, bro. You're still on that. No, Bjorn, stay in your position. Go after New Balance first because of Mr. Freshkers and Soleil and all of that stuff, bro. Like I can understand that. Like there's always levels to this, but yeah, shout
Right.
out to Jerry for producing something.
Y'all ain't even spent $500,000 on bot protection yet. So y'all ain't ready for what we got going on.
Bro, let's not even talk about bot protection, bro. Like you know how bad that is. All right, cool. Next quick strike out here, bro.
Hold on.
Okay, cool. News tip for this week. What's the tip, bro?
Don't just throw your sneakers in the washing machine with any old cleaning products. Okay? If y'all listen to us, you ain't walking around in $40 Pumas all the time. Don't try it, okay?
That's the bottom line, cause Q Dog said so. Shout out for that, bro. Yeah. Make sure you clean your sneakers manually and don't put them in the washing machine. A lot of people do that.
Shuvinator, Crep Protect, Jason Mark, MGK. There's a bunch of brands out there that make soul sauce and all type of stuff, man. That don't. Yeah. Next quick strike.
Okay, all right, cool. Next quick strike, bro. Going into this, and we want to talk about Mr. Travis Scott, bro. There's a couple of things, and you know what is ironic? There's a couple of things that actually came out before we actually recorded the podcast.
So what you want to get to first?
Let's talk about his AP watch, because obviously that was a big thing last week. We kind of caught the back end of it once we were recording last week, and it was basically the Audemars Piguet. I can't even say it properly. Go and say it, bro.
Audemars Peugeot. That's why people just say AP.
AP, yeah, the AP watch. This was limited to, I think, 200 pairs. Croissant. That's the one, bro. I'm surprised you haven't told the croissant ham cheese sandwich yet.
Nah, that ain't for the pod.
That's personal. But yeah, the AP, the Travis Scott croissant, the AP Travis Scott watch. the AP Travis Scott watch,
Cactus
200
Jack.
pairs. Cactus Jack watch. It was 200 pairs.
Not pairs.
And they went 200 watches. Oh, I don't know why I say 200 pairs. 200 watches. I'm sneaker mode, bro. It's just sneaker mode. 200 watches, and basically they were about £201,000 each. And a lot of people were like, "This is out of my tax bracket. This is not what it is. Why is he doing this? Blah blah blah." Bro,
what you mean? Why is he doing this? It's Travis.
A lot of people were saying that.
It's Travis effing Scott, bro. What are you talking about? Wait, why is he doing this? It's Audemars, bro. Do y'all listen to hip hop music or no? Y'all, I mean, help me understand, bro. Wait a minute. I'm not a watch guy, okay?
Yeah.
A lot of people, it's Audemars, bro. It's Audemars. This is the watch. One is Rolex, is Audemars. You know what I'm saying? Is Patek. Those are the three brands, or three of the top brands of watches in existence currently. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Why? If you just want a shoe, wait on the next shoe. That don't mean he can't do other stuff. It's Travis effing Scott. The man just tried to do a concert at the pyramids, bro. Why wouldn't he make a watch with AP? Come on, dog. Y'all gotta relax, man. Y'all gotta
Bro,
relax.
it's because everybody wants everything that Travis Scott does, and this is at their price bracket. But bro,
Well, wait for it.
he
Tell him
you no no
get in
no.
his comments and tell him to do a G Shock.
Just say what you always say about Travis Scott, because you this one famous quote you always say.
What he
Can't
can
you
do?
remember it?
He can do what he want to do.
Exactly that. And this is Travis Scott advancing his branch out on the whole fashion industry and the watch industry, because he can do it. He can do this. This is him. He can walk into any realm of this world and do a collaboration with anybody he wants. And yeah,
Anybody hating on Travis can take this red card
red card time. Red card time, bro.
and sit right on down. Just sit on down. Leave that. Come on, bro. It's Travis Scott.
Bro,
He did a collab. Y'all bought McDonald's because of him.
yeah.
Why he can't make a watch?
Bro, like I'm gonna say this, like, it's Travis. He can do what he wants, and this is branching out his brand. There's levels to this in terms of like going from like a Nike or a Gucci or an Adidas, or there's levels to this, and there's levels to pay brackets as well. Just because this ain't marketed to anybody that's not in that pay bracket. This is marketed to the people that's in that pay bracket.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
and
saying?
bro, only the biggest get these type of collaborations, bro. Only the greatest people, only the greatest marketers and advertisers and like these McDonald's, bro. McDonald's.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what he did a collab with McDonald's, bro. He kicked that whole wave off. Now you see other art. Cactus Plant Flea Market had a McDonald's collab because Travis did it first.
Yeah.
Now,
Cox.
Travis ain't the first celebrity to have a watch collab.
No.
But Travis is the first of us to get a watch collab. Put some respect on Travis's name, dog.
I know,
You ain't got to like his music, bro. Watch the videos of his concerts. He don't need you to like his music. He don't need you to buy the watch, bro. It's sold out.
Yeah.
Because people love watches.
It's limited. It's probably one of those watches that will probably end up going for millions in the future.
The people that bought that watch, they don't care about his shoes. They don't care about his music. They care about the watch because they're watch people. And they know this is a limited edition, only 200 pieces made, handcrafted. Like, yeah, dog, come on, man. We gotta come on, man. Y'all think it's all about? It's not all about sneakers, bro. We do sneakers. We don't rule the world.
Yeah, exactly.
We're trying to take over. But we ain't got there yet.
This is a great move from Travis. It's very good marketing, very good branching out of his brand name and everything like that. Like, and when we talk about Travis Scott and his relevance, and this is basically Travis saying, "Look at me, look how far I've become, and look how much I can do in the future." Like, for me, this is great. This is greatness personified, and like, bro, like you said, it's a normal person from the streets being able to do something magnificent. I don't know why people just want to hate. I know that. Well, maybe you wanted that watch to be £200. It's never going to be £200. It's an AP watch.
Wait for him to do a collab with Casio. It'll be 200. It'll be 150.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
I'm pretty sure you go and pick up that SOLEFLY watch. They did a SOLEFLY watch, didn't they?
Yeah. It's I think it's 150.
Yeah. So
it's 150.
like for
G-Shock, Casio G-Shock, SOLEFLY collab. Yeah, go get that.
I just don't understand. Bro. Like, I know you want everything Travis. I know you probably are a supporter of Travis Scott, but sometimes there's levels to this, and sometimes you find out you're not in that right level or bracket. This you know who would pick up these watches? People like Khaled, people like Fat Joe, celebrities, millionaires, billionaires. Like, you see what I'm saying?
You can get one. You could get one. I could get one. You could get one.
Yeah,
we could get one. Were you ready to get one when that happened? No. Okay. It is what it is, right? You wasn't ready. But you could get an Audemars. You don't have to wait. You have to do your research and all that. You have to get into the watch culture if you want to make sure you're getting what you're paying for. You know what I'm saying? You're not
Yeah.
being overcharged, you're not being ripped off or whatever, bro. Like I'm not a watch guy, but I like content, right? So I went down a rabbit hole on watch content. It's this one dude I can't remember. I think his name Nico. He run a watch shop, and he's
Yep.
a watch dude. Like he knows serial numbers by heart, like we know colorways by heart.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, he can look at your watch from a distance and tell you if it's real or fake or not by the small details that the naked eye wouldn't get. Like this watch
We
thing is serious, bro.
we talked about it with Cam, didn't we? In terms of like we looked at Jacob
Yeah,
watches
yeah.
as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's like, bro. There's like everything is like we like sneakers. Other people like watches. Other people like Pokemons. Other people like gamings. Other people. There's a lot of diversity people. The diverse hobbies out here. You need to be in that level bracket. I don't know why Travis was getting hate for this.
It was
Then
2100, right? That what you said.
2100. Yeah,
I think it was
yeah,
like
yeah,
2022 over here, 2250, something like that.
yeah, yeah.
Um, that's not that's not what people paying for APs out here.
No.
When you turn on your favorite rapper and they talk about having an AP, it's when they say plain Jane, that means it's a factory watch. It's not it ain't been altered by no jeweler or nothing. It came straight from Audemars like that. You paying more
Yeah,
than you paying for that Travis watch.
yeah, yeah,
Depending
yeah,
on what it
yeah.
is, depending on what it is, I don't know none of the series or none of that for AP like I do Rolex because Rolex is a little bit more popular in the States. But dog, you ain't come on, bro. You can't go get this.
That
This
that's
ain't any conversation for this podcast.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
that's not the only thing that happened this week. We know Travis Jordan won lows have been rumored to come out next year. I don't know how much I believe in that. The what we're seeing is a sample pair. Let's not touch on that. Let's touch on what actually occurred in the sneaker world, and a lot of people gravitated towards. A lot of people don't understand. Maybe a lot of people don't understand the conversation to this. Let's talk about John McEnroe and Travis Scott. Pull up the clip, bro. Pull up the clip.
So
Let's have a listen to this
for those of y'all
conversation.
that don't know, before I play the clip, John McEnroe is a tennis legend. His sneaker, the Nike Mac Attack, which is now the Nike Attack. Remember that it went from Nike Mac Attack to Nike Attack.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can look it up. You can look it up right now. It's called the Nike Attack. Um, it was his signature sneaker back in the day.
Yep.
Uh, big OG sneakerhead sneaker. John McEnroe was an explosive figure. He was like the Draymond Green of tennis, cussing out referees, all type of antics and whatnot. You know what I'm
Legendary.
saying?
Legendary
Legendary.
player, bro.
So
Yeah.
this is John McEnroe and Travis Scott on a Zoom call with Nike people trying to figure out this Travis Scott Mac Attack situation. This the sneaker that we
Okay.
saw before the OG Mac Attack came back
Yeah.
this year.
So let's listen to that. Q's gonna give his point of view. I'm gonna give my point of view, and let's discuss it. Pull up the clip, bro.
Uh,
Can't hear anything at the moment, bro.
it's not playing.
Okay, cool. Some
Hold on,
some
hold on.
technical difficulties.
Why is the clip not playing?
Basically like we'll wait for Q to play the clip, but obviously shout out to the person that actually recorded this secretly. I wonder who had who had just went, and you know what, that conversation happened probably a year ago, you reckon?
Yeah, I definitely don't think it was recent because we've been seeing this shoe for so long, and there was speculation on whether or not it was just a PE for Travis, because he wore it on stage, or if we was gonna actually get a release. But it's on release calendars right now. Okay, I got the audio. Let me pull it up. Let's hear.
Because the Mac Attack's going to release sometime just before Christmas, from what I'm hearing.
Exactly.
Go on, bro.
Let's hear the legend John McEnroe and all his
Glory.
his Mac glory.
Travis.
Can you hear that?
Yeah. Can hear it. Gone.
Okay.
Jenny's right. Okay, let's have a bit of a compromise here. Her suggestion is to do a Cactus Mac thing for this one shoe instead of Cactus Jack. Okay,
but John, like, I mean, somebody on here got correct me wrong, but this is my first time even hearing about this. Like, Cactus Mac was never a thing. Like, somebody.
Come on, man. Show a little respect. This is my shoe.
I mean, I'm not really like feeling it. It's like something about it just feel a little off. It's like a burger or something. Like, well, I ain't trying to take nothing away from you. I ain't trying to disrespect. I ain't trying to do nothing like that. I just, trust me, I know more about the knowledge of the shoe than probably anybody. But like right now, the young Rangers really the ones that's kind of pushing the needle for what's going on right now. I mean, you just gotta trust me on this, bro. Like,
wait a minute. Look. Take a look at this, okay? You see this picture?
Bro, I'm not trying to see no old photos.
God damn it, Travis.
Okay, cool. Now you got the conceptual argument behind it. Give me your thoughts, bro. Give me your thoughts. I hope you are the same thought process as I am at this moment in time with this whole thing. Go on. Give me your thoughts, bro. Give me your thoughts.
Man.
Bring it, bro.
Woo. Yo. Shout out to Travis, man, for the way he handled that. I want to say that first and foremost. John McEnroe is a trip, bro. I agree with Travis for the most part. I do understand where John McEnroe is coming from. I don't agree with the way he verbalized his point of view. However, it's John McEnroe. Like, what you expect? He wasn't on the court acting, and apparently he's still the same dude. All these 30, 40 something years later, he still got that volatile personality. He wasn't trying to understand what Travis was saying, and nobody felt the need to interject in the middle of that argument. I kind of understand that too. However, I don't think it should have escalated to the point that it did, and obviously that's John McEnroe's fault. I agree with Travis as far as the relevance point he was trying to make. I think that was the point he was trying to make. He wasn't trying to be disrespectful to McEnroe, but I like the name Jack. What did he say? Jack Mac? Cactus Mac.
No, Cactus Mac. Yeah,
I like that. I think they should have went. I think Travis should have went with Cactus Mac and just did the whole thing.
I kind of. I kind of agree with you because it's a joint collaboration, but like I can see where Travis is coming from. Well, if you didn't understand the context of that, and a lot of people I'm not clued up with what happened with that conversation, because all they saw was the argument between John McEnroe and Travis Scott. So just to break down for you guys a little bit, John McEnroe probably had it in his mind that the collaboration was going to be called Cactus Mac, and a bit of reverse.
He heard that somewhere.
He heard that somewhere.
That was probably a suggestion. That was probably a suggestion that he got from somebody at Nike.
Exactly. So Travis Scott, being Travis Scott, didn't know anything about it. He's like, well, I'd never heard of that Cactus Mac and I don't think it's gonna bring any relevance. And I do agree. Cactus Jack is a brand. It's his brand. It's his name. He's liable to that name. If he starts giving out this name like a gift voucher to everybody, that name is never going to be irrelevant. That name is never going to stick. That name is never going to be prominent to what it is at this moment in time.
I disagree with that point.
Cactus Donald's. What, bro? Cactus Donald's? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no. That don't sound good. But Cactus Mac makes sense.
Cactus Mac makes sense. And I think what he was trying to say is, to John McEnroe, right, is I respect that you're a legend in this game. I respect that this is your sneaker. but truly so, I don't want you to use my name. That's what he was trying to get across, and I think John McEnroe didn't like that because obviously in his idea, Cactus Mac is dope. Like I'm with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that. Cactus Mac is a dope name for that collaboration, but Travis wasn't having any of it.
No, and that's unfortunate. Because like I said, I disagree with the way McEnroe handled it more.
Yep.
I do. In hindsight, now feel like Travis could have worded it differently and maybe de-escalated a little bit, but that's not on him. That's on McEnroe and the way he reacted to what Travis was saying. So he didn't. I don't think he tried to understand what Travis was saying. He didn't ask any follow-ups to what Travis said. He just refuted everything. Like you disrespecting me, and I get it. John McEnroe is a legend, and it is his signature sneaker, but it belongs to Nike. And at the end of the day, Mac ain't on the Mac Attack no more. It's just the Nike Attack. And Nike's done this before. When they had disagreements and fallouts with the athlete, they still own the property. They just don't own certain brandings. Like when they took Dion's logo off the Diamond Turf. You know what I'm saying? If Dion's name was in the sneakers name, they would have changed it. You know what I'm saying? They've done it before. So,
and then the thing is,
think John McEnroe. It seemed like based on this moment, which we know this moment is just a microcosm of the full situation. You know what I'm saying?
But, otherwise, we've never seen a collaboration if it was going to escalate to that point. Yeah,
exactly. But now it's just a Nike Travis collab. It's not a John McEnroe. They took his name out. Because obviously he couldn't handle himself behind the scenes.
It kind of the whole of the situation to me is who pushes the needle further. Does John McEnroe push the needle further than Travis Scott? No. Is Nike like, yo, bro, now we're getting into it. Is Nike going to go with what's relevant? Yes. Are they going to back their star racer horse? Yes.
Yes.
Are they going to keep winning the battles? Yes.
Yes.
So why would they defer to somebody out of respect that doesn't push the needle?
It don't, but I don't think it would have hurt.
No, it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt. Now the question is, the big question is, I'm going to break it down. Would Nike be reintroducing the Mac Attack if Travis wasn't attached to it?
Yeah.
Would it do as well as it's done if Travis wasn't attached to it?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah, because the Travis ain't dropped. And people still didn't... The hype didn't drive people to the Mac Attack. It didn't sell out. It didn't. I mean, the OG did well. The OG colorway did well, but they've been dropping Mac Attacks. It's like the airship. The new beginners pack brought the airship back to the mainstream, and airships don't sell out as far as based on hype. They sell out eventually because they sit on the shelf and casual people get a chance to get them, and they sell out over time.
The other question then is, do you think Travis is like is thinking, I've lent you enough of my hype, and I don't want you to take it too far? Like you're crossing the line now.
I don't know what his thinking was, but I get what he was saying.
Did you know what the funny thing was when Travis said, I probably know more about this sneaker than most people do? Probably does as well.
I respect
it. Yeah. Bro.
He wouldn't want to attach himself to it if he ain't respect it.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Air Trainer one, and like the Air Max ones, and like the Jordan 1 lows and the highs and all that stuff.
The argument was goofy, bro. Like, whether it's called Travis Scott Mac Attack or Cactus Mac, it's gonna work, bro. So if he don't like the name Cactus Mac, Just let it be the Travis Scott Mac Attack collab.
Yeah,
What's the problem? It's still gonna work. You tripping, bro. You don't understand who Travis Scott really is.
yeah. Unfortunately, it seems that way because obviously he's a well, he's very. I think what he was trying to allude to. I don't
It
know if
don't
you caught that
matter.
in a conversation.
It don't matter what he was trying to
I
allude
know.
to.
He
'Cause it,
basically said, "I've been here longer than you have." That's what he's trying to allude to, bro. Who does that, bro? It's not about how long you've been around. It's about how much you push the needle. It's always going to be that. No, bro, somebody new can come in right this moment in time, push the needle further than Travis Scott. Do you think Nike's gonna not rock with that other guy?
McEnroe need to chill. It's too late now, though. They took his name off. Yeah, it was my shoe, not no more. It's Nike's shoe now.
Pretty much, Nike basically pulling the card saying, "This is our sneaker. This has always been our sneaker. What are you talking about, bro? Like, come on now.
But
Sit right back down."
we did. It seemed like we got actual pictures of the Jumpman Jack supposedly coming out in spring. The white, brown, and sail variation.
Yep.
With the gum bottom, the one that we saw him wearing looked like on the beach or something.
Yep.
So it looked like hopefully we'll be getting these. The retail is supposedly $200. This is via Sneaker Bar Detroit. So if you go to Sneaker Bar Detroit and search Jumpman Jack, you'll be able to see up close pictures, tumbled leather canvas on the toe, inverted overlays on the front. That's the only thing I kind of don't like about it is the inverted toe box on the front.
Yeah.
It throw me off a little bit, but I do like these. I probably
This is a better rendition of what we've seen. Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
better rendition of what we've seen because basically we know from previously we've seen a couple of pairs that weren't basically supposed to be were all monotone. They don't look great. It wasn't that great in terms of what it looked like. I think they were probably mock-ups more or less. This is what we expected to see. Like, and this is what we expected to see. So hopefully we'll see that in summertime. Then these Travis Scotts will mimic the Jordan 1 lows in a way.
Yeah. Especially the first drop will go crazy.
Yeah, this is gonna. Yeah, I think you're right. If I think what we talked about previously is when the brands slowly leak out images, slowly leak out pictures of what and they want to gauge the reaction of people. And this is what's happening with this whole process. They've probably got a couple of different colorways and samples, and like, let's just leak this one. This is why we've seen a lot more samples of the actual cut the check. Let's leak this one, see what the reaction is. Let's leak this one, see what the reaction is, and then they gauge that reaction and the kind of hysteria on social media, and then they come back and say, "Oh, cool, we got this one, got this reaction. This one got this reaction. This one got this reaction. Let's release these pairs because he's got the best reaction, and this is what we're gonna go with." And I think that that's a great marketing tool to use as well in terms of like if you want to brand something, if you want to release something, use what's out there for free. Like you just use the social media platforms and to gauge the reaction of your audience and then release what you need to release. Yeah, so that's good marketing tactics. But last quick strike of today, bro. Let's have a look at this. Like, you know, we always say things come to court. Oh yeah, this is coming to court. Like Nike suing, what do you call it? Skechers and New Balance, and Nike suing this, and Nike suing Cool Kai, Nike's doing this, and Bape this, and Adidas this, and all of that conversation. Finally, we have a resolution, bro. Finally, there's a conclusion to one of these court cases, and this one is Vans win the appeal to ban MSCHF's wavy baby sneaker. This is now like basically saying you can't produce these ankle breakers no more, bro.
I don't know if they were anyway. I think this was a one-time thing. It came and went. I don't think they. Well, I don't know. I ain't gonna say I don't think. I don't know if they planned on continuing to produce these because it was just an art piece. So they very well could have, or they could have kept it limited to try to, drive hype on it over time, which I think would have been a better strategy to just make what y'all make get it over with, and put them out there in the world. Maybe keep some for yourselves,
Yeah.
for memorabilia or whatever. But yeah, we didn't need this in the sneaker world. This is not a real sneaker.
Yeah, it was
It's an
always an
art
art piece.
piece.
But like I saw one article come out, and basically it was saying Vans win the appeal against the Wavy Baby art piece sneaker, and then I think that's the right way to phrase this as well. It's always been an art piece. It always will be an art piece, because that sneaker ain't designed to put on your feet. And if you do put that on your feet, and a lot of people did put that on their feet, it hurts. It does hurt. A lot of people were saying this is hurting, and a lot of people kind of did the whole social media around where they put these Wavy Babies on feet, walk down the stairs, trip over, all the little gimmicks that you saw, because it's not practical sneaker to wear at all. We know this already.
Can you take that off screen, please?
You
Especially
don't like
because
the Wavy Baby, bro.
the same picture keep scrolling over and over.
Yeah.
Starting to irritate me.
It's hypnotizing you, bro. Look, Wavy
No,
Baby.
it's not.
Wavy
It's
Baby.
irritating me.
All right, cool. That was the quick facts for today, bro. Now, shall we go into the main topics?
Mhm.
Main topic time. So basically, this week's main topic is one question that I've raised to the audience, and I think we're going to look at the relevance of certain things that happened in the media. For number one, one of the questions I raised to the audience was, why do you guys always basically look at reviews in terms of, like, I'm talking about, right, why do you go and look at reviews? Why do you go and check them out after the sneaker release is done? Do you go check them out? And this is the question. This is the response we got back from a lot of people. Some of them basically, well, shout out to TJ84 sneaker, basically dope, bro. He said floor checks on other pairs. That's one of the reasons. And so Ashmore83 basically said, yeah, I find it's good to see other people's point of views and perspectives on the pairs, and that is something we're going to touch on in a bit. Creptaholics basically said, support the homies and see if he's missed anything. Some people said not really, and some like Del Bernardo 02, Del, shout out to Del, basically see what other people's opinions are. And some people actually check out the reviews after the sneakers released, so they want to see what they are before they buy them, because obviously now sneakers are sitting. What's your take on this, bro?
Started watching reviews for information.
You started watching reviews for information?
Yeah. Just being interested in sneakers, I was trying to find information on a specific pair. And
Yeah.
I didn't. Nobody was doing videos on that pair.
Yeah.
Which kind of sparked my initial interest to want to do videos myself before I even really started collecting heavy. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it became a form of entertainment for me, and a source of information. I also learned that you can't and shouldn't listen to everybody, because not everybody that does reviews does them objectively.
Yeah.
And I can say for myself too, but if you don't preface that, sometimes it depends on the person, depend on the viewer. I don't like for people to feel like they should take my word as law, because it's not. It's just an opinion, like Dale said.
Yeah.
Hearing different opinions. Hearing about different procedures, because a lot of people cop from different places and different methods. And just seeing stuff in hand sometimes that you don't have immediate access to. Also,
Yeah. I think for me, when I was actually getting into it, there was some sort of self-validation in that as well. I think for me, as growing as a sneakerhead when you're young, or when you get into it, you basically buy a sneaker that you like, but it's good to get other people's opinion. So everybody's opinion is different, and I learned that over time. Like, I don't really care about what other people think about what I pick up now, because I know as a sneakerhead what I like. And I think the growth of liking something is sometimes the validation of it as well. and and that comes through as well. So like, I like this. Let's see how many other people like this, and then you see the reviews and they see the topics and you see the information. Some people give their own opinion, and sneaker reviews. Every review, every like food review, every food critic, every sneaker critic, every watch critic, all of that stuff. It's their own opinion. Even a movie critic. So I've seen movie critics absolutely berate a movie, and I've gone and watched it, and it's been absolutely fabulous. So it's all opinion, or point of view of that person. So reviews are taken that way, but sometimes some people right this moment in time are taking reviews as validation. I got this sneaker, but let's see what 808 Kicks or Love Kick Customs or any other person thinks of it, because I want to know something that I don't know about this sneaker, for one. Secondly, do they like this sneaker as much as I do? And sometimes it's self-validation. Honestly, I went through that early on, and then I got out of that because I thought, no, I want to like what I want to like. I don't want to buy what everybody else is buying, because I want to like what I want to like. And that's when you start growing as a sneakerhead. So the entry point always for me is going to be reviews of other people buying this. I don't even check out reviews anymore of other people because like, I know what I'm buying in stock. Yeah. Now, like many years into this, I don't check out other people's reviews because
you got the knowledge too.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it fundamentally at the start, it's developing that knowledge, and that self-validation goes with that. And that's what I feel with that whole subject.
Yeah, I can agree with that. And also now, like somebody, one of the responses said, it is more for me about supporting. Crepsaholic is right there in my face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to you too, Ash. Sometimes it is just about supporting other content creators that you got relationships with, or that you you just enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you all the time, I watch multiple podcasts. Like I got like I keep 5 or 6 podcasts in my rotation. You know what I'm saying? And most of them are the same ones I've been watching for years, but is a form of entertainment. Like I don't do customs often at all. I got 2 customs in my collection. I did both of them. And I watch custom videos for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When I first started watching them, it was for knowledge. But it's also entertaining to me to see what some of these customizers can and are willing to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't really think it matters, really, why, as long as it makes sense for you. But as far as the validation standpoint, that's where the opinions matter the most. That's where you should take somebody else's opinion as just that, their opinion, and hold your own. You know what I'm saying? Don't let somebody talk you out of something. Don't let somebody talk you into something that you don't agree with. You know what I mean? If you bought something and you're like, okay, let me see how other people feel about it. If you see a bunch of videos with people saying they don't like it, are you going to take it back?
No, of course not. Like, bro, there's sneakers in my rotation that you don't like, and there's probably sneakers in your rotation. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, all my lows.
That's all.
You hate my lows.
Yeah, no, I don't hate you, lows. I respect your lows, but it's lows is not for me. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like every time we get onto this, you don't like lows. You don't like lows. Why don't you like lows, bro? Shh. Because I'm still, it's that Timberland in me still trying to work its way out. Like literally, I want high boots, I want high tops, I want 6 inch highs.
Man, buy some Timbs. Stop low shaming me and buy some Timbs.
Bro, how have I ever low shamed you?
You low shame me. You low shame me all the time.
When? Tell me give me an example when
every time I get some lows and I want to show my friend this sneaker that is so dope, and I show it to you and be like, it's a low. You do it all the time, man.
Bro, I don't low shame you.
Yes,
I just say bro. All I say to you is that's not for me because I'm not a low guy. But I respect that you love it, like, bro. If I didn't like low, I'd be like every other dumbass out here saying lows are dead, bro. Like I'm not that type of person. I love sneakers. I love the design aesthetics of sneakers, but some sneakers I don't feel suit me. And I look, it's not out of not suiting me. it's the fact that my preference is high cut sneakers. I like high cut sneakers. I've always grown with high cut sneakers, so I'm never gonna gravitate to low cuts. But I'm never gonna diss anybody that wears low cut sneakers ever, because I think
You're
they're
a
super
low
dope.
shamer,
I do
bro.
think they're super dope.
You're a
I'm
low
never low
shamer.
shaming. Shame on you for saying that, bro. And you know what? I was waiting for this conversation. I was waiting for when you was gonna pop this cherry, bro, because I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming.
You ain't know nothing.
But yeah, on that as well. Then we talk about personal preferences. Let's talk about sneaker of the year, because Complex did their sneaker of the year, and a lot of drama went on with that. What was their sneaker of the year?
The SB4.
It's before, and we had this conversation outside. Well, I think my sneaker of the year is definitely going to be the McEnroe 5s, right? But because I love the 5, and we talked about this, the bias is always going to be the 5, right? For us, because we love 5s that much. And if you like, bro, I was doing a quick count the other day, and it was ridiculous. Somebody asked me, how many 5s do you have in your rotation? And I off the bat, bro, without even checking, I said maybe about 10 or more. And then I did a check. It's way more than that. Way more than that. And I was like, crazy. Like, yeah, my bias is there. For 5s, definitely my bias is there. And then I was like, yeah, okay, cool. But then we learned SB. We'd had that conversation outside the podcast. You understand why a lot of people are going to choose this SB4.
Yeah, because it's a one of a kind 4.
Yeah.
Not like the Craft, but the SB the 4. So people that have it, I don't have it, but everybody that I've talked to or heard from that has it says they always speak on the way it fits different, the way it feels different. So
It's comfortable.
The
It's very
colorway,
comfortable.
the classic colorway with the green instead of the blue. It's just I can't disagree with that.
Yeah.
Can't disagree with that. If I was to put together a general list, I would probably have the SB4 right there too.
Yeah.
And I would probably have to, with bias, like you were speaking to, put the 5s, both I'm on my year 5s at 2,
Up there.
and then the white cement reimagined, and from there it'll be
Unions.
it'll be a mix and match of other stuff. Some I do think some of them New Balance collabs deserve collaboration. In particular, the Action
J-Tips
Bronson
as well.
collabs. Yeah, the J-Tips, Saucony collab,
Terror Squads.
Terror Squad, Air Force One. So yeah, it's pretty similar.
That's dope.
I would have stuff that Complex don't have, but a lot of stuff would be the same.
What do you think Complex missed in terms of the sneaker? Because a lot of
I'm
people
on my
were,
year 5s.
yeah, bro. That's a big like.
I think it should be up there. I mean, I don't care about nobody else's opinion. I think it should be up there pretty high. I mean, I don't care where other people put it, but I think it should be up there in the conversation. For sure.
And I'm gonna be honest. Like,
Complex didn't even have a union. They Clark Kent and Jim Jones made them add the union. I think it was Clark Kent in particular made them add the unions to the list.
Bro, do you know how, like, I'm gonna be honest. It's been a great year for sneakers. Like, let's definitely give a round of applause for all the sneaker releases that happened this year, because there's been a hell of a year for sneakers in terms of the releases. We've got the J Balvin Jordan 3, the Union Jordan 1. We had a lot more sneakers with the McEnroe Jordan 5s. We had a lot of good collaborations. Terror Squad's finally released. Yo, this has been an amazing year. Tiffany Air Force Ones, that a lot of people will have high in their kind of sneaker of the year. But sneaker of the year is subjective to what you like, and you like only. Not a lot of people don't realize that, because they like, we talked about self validation. A lot of people will look at that Complex list and self validate that and say, yeah, I'm happy with that list because I believe that SB4 is going to be sneaker of the year. But it's all sneaker of the year is subjective to you as a person, what gravitates to you as a person, what you like as a person, rather than what somebody else likes. And that's where you got to kind of dissect yourself from thinking that, yo, because this person's made this list and it doesn't compile with the complex list, that their list is trash or their list ain't relevant or no. Well, you missed the point. Like I'm sitting this moment in time, and I'm thinking the Jordan 1 Union. Who's done that to a sneaker? Who's done that to a Jordan 1 before? Tell me something. Who's done that before? Who, like, that sneaker is the epitome of design and construction. Absolutely dope. Then you could turn it around and say, who's done the MSCHF 5 the way, with the meshing, with all of that design aspect, with putting all of that, you know, the fabrics, the fibers, the materials, the design aesthetics. Who's done that before to a 5? Nobody. Right? Then you could say the same thing with a Balvin. Like, who's done? Well,
It was there.
MSCHF 3.
They did have the Balvins up there.
Yeah, so, but the thing is, it's all subjective. You could look at the Terror Squads and Terror Squads Air Force Ones and say, finally, we got that. Finally, we got that. And that's going to be your sneaker of the year, right? I could go, look, SB4s, respect to the SB guys. Who did that to the SB? Who's done that to a Jordan before? The SB, they took the SB of tech, put it on a Jordan 4, made it super comfortable, made it absolutely epic. I respect that. So on that context alone, I'm just saying, your list is your list. Your sneaker of the year is your sneaker of the year. Don't trash anybody else's list just because it doesn't match up with some, like, this $1 billion company or the $1 million company that produced their sneaker of the year, that's got all these rap artists and these celebrities to come on to do the sneaker of the year. I throw respect on that as well, 100%. That's something that they do every year, which is absolutely dope. But just because your list don't match that doesn't mean it's not that great.
No, it's yours.
Own it. Own your list. Rock your list. No, bro, I'm pretty sure, like, I ain't got J-Tips in my rotation. A lot of people are going to put J-Tips up there, or the Action Bronson, or some of the New Balance collaboration, or Soleil Bembury, or the Fear of God, like the Fear of God basketball sneaker from Jerry with Adidas. Bro, there's so many, you know what? There's so many dope sneakers out there. Like, and like, everybody gets fixated about what the best sneaker is. No. What's the best sneaker to you? What do you love wearing? What rotates to you? And what makes you look epic in your sneaker? That's what it's all about. So that's all I got to say about it, bro. I know went a bit on a rant there, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
But I just don't understand when, yo, bro, I understand that you want self-validation, but your self-validation should come from internally from yourself and say, you know what, I like this sneaker a lot. I love this sneaker. The Union 1's going to be high on my list this year, 100%.
That's an oxymoron. It's not self-validation if you're looking for it from outside sources.
Yourself. Yeah. Exactly. You're so it's many years of being in the sneaker realm and learning that what you like is what you like, and it doesn't matter, bro. How many times has somebody bashed me about getting Air Trainer 1s? Loads of times. Do I still get Air Trainer 1s? Yeah. Cause do I like them? Yeah. Do I have a double up on the Travis Scott Air Trainer 1s? Yeah. Cause I love it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't make it any more. I don't care what people say about it. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be
like,
what
bro.
It is.
It's gonna be what it is. It's sometimes being unique is what you need to be. Like, you need to be yourself, and it's always about being yourself in any realm of life you go into. You can't be anybody else, can you?
You're trying to
facade. Yeah, Complex's list was dope. Like, I like it. But what was really funny and what a lot of people were talking about is how that Travis Scott Air Force One kept climbing that list.
Terror Squad.
Terror Squad, not Terror. Yeah, Terror Squad. Sorry, it kept climbing that list.
Yeah, but it should have. They had it at 10. It shouldn't have been at 10.
Yeah. What sneaker do you think was missing out of that list except for the MSCHF 5s? What else do you think we should?
Union 1.
Union. I'm surprised. Really, I'm surprised. Do you think their list was supposed to trying to be more diverse, like in
Bro,
like trying to capture everything?
I don't know what they go off of. Be honest with you, because a lot of the stuff they put on their list, I'm not even looking at seriously to try to get. So
Yeah.
I don't put too much stock in
Do you
their
think the Tiffany's
opinions.
should have been there?
They were,
Were they?
yeah.
Okay. I know. Wasn't it a couple of years? Was it last year or the year before? Then a lot of people what didn't they put what you call off-white Air Force Ones on there?
I don't know. I can't recall.
This is just one last question before we call the main subject. What criteria do you think we need to use when we talk about sneaker of the year? And is it accessibility? Is it the number of stock that released? Because a lot of people
It's gotta be accessible. It has to be a general release. That was the one problem I had with watching the panel in the first place, because Clark Kent kept trying to argue that his sneaker that only released 300 pairs through specific means should have been on the list because it released. It did not release to the general public, bro. There were no boutique releases, and it was only available through certain means. And I'm pretty sure a lot of them pairs got seeded because, and he still got pairs. He asked Yachty if he had a pair. He said, nah, he said, I got you. So come on, bro. You stop with the cap. It has to be an actual release. And I look at quality. I look at storytelling and colorway, like just how dope it was. If it was a dope colorway and had quality materials and was outside of the norm for the silhouette, which most of the sneakers, if not all the sneakers on the list were collabs. They tried to throw a GR Vomero on there. They did put the Vomero on there, and that's respect. But yeah, it's all subjective, bro. Like I can say my criteria, but that don't mean anybody else should necessarily agree. You know what I'm saying? And even if you do agree, if we agree on criteria, our options lead us to different things. You know what I'm saying? Based on what you like or not. If you don't like the Union, it ain't gonna matter to you that it's good materials and a dope story. You don't like it, so you might have it lower or not on your list at all.
Like I said, bro, we can go around in circles. It's all about what you like and what you like. Sometimes a lot of people are leaning away to not doing anything to do with the sneaker of the year. And you know what? Like when companies say one sneaker of the year, watch the price go up. Like you can tell, like when people gravitate towards a sneaker, because they, like Scott said this to me the other year. The year freeze, when they would announce sneaker of the year, he goes, you gotta go and get it quickly because that price is gonna go sky high because it's been now claimed the sneaker of the year, and a lot of people are gonna know it's sneaker of the year, so they're gonna gravitate towards it because they're gonna pick up the pairs. So if you want to pick up your pair, make sure it's quick. The SB4 is gonna be the same scenario. Now it's been named sneaker of the year. You're gonna see a spike in sales on that sneaker because a lot of people probably were on the fence of it, and now they've been like, that's been given sneaker of the year. They're gonna start gravitating towards it. So, yeah, it's interesting that the way that works.
It's hype culture.
Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty much hype culture. It's pretty much people wanting what the best thing this year is.
Yeah, hype culture.
Hype culture. All right, cool. That was this week's main subject, bro. Shall we do what we always come here to do every week, bro?
That's the last thing we got to do.
Yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do, bro.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty! Welcome back to Sneaker Court of Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion and Executioner. What is up, bro? What's on this week's docket, bro? What's on this week's docket?
Soulfly.
So Soulfly is not so fly. It's not a nice guy. What you got, bro? What you got, bro?
Bro, this whole PayPal memo situation, it's ridiculous, bro. No international shipping. It's ridiculous, bro. It don't make sense. If y'all did try to offer some explanation or heads up on this, I didn't see it. I've never done manual cops on Soulfly. I don't own any Soulfly. This is making me not want to own any Soulfly. I don't want to be forced to use a third-party payment system. In this day and age, how to ship worldwide on the Wave release. I'm on my air, just ship worldwide on the Dusk and Dawn release. And there were multiple ways to pay. Why in the 2023, almost 2024, does Soulfly seem to have a quote-unquote prehistoric setup for their releases? It don't make no sense, dog. I wish y'all could understand how bad Terrell felt when he couldn't get his Soulfly 8. He was really, really on that shoe, bro. And he saw it late. He only knew about it maybe 2-3 weeks before release. Yeah. But the love for this colorway that he expressed and how bad, like he was like, bruh, verbatim, bruh, I want them hoes, boy. I want them bad. Just like that. Yeah, that's how Terrell talk, man. Shout out to Terrell once again. I'm sorry you had to experience this. It's not your fault, bro. It's Soulfly fault. Trash release, Soulfly. Trash.
And on that. Guilty for making the dinosaur industry reinvent itself because we don't want no dinosaur sneakers. We don't want no dinosaur releases. We don't want this PayPal Vimo situation because this sounds very, very illegitimate. This sounds like some backdoor situation. This sounds like some really, really bad situation to release your sneakers on the dinosaur website with a dinosaur release with a dinosaur doing dido doo-doo all over your release. So on that note, guys, guilty. What's the verdict, bro?
Soulfly. No more collabs. No 2024 collab for Soulfly. They need to get their systems together and they need to chill. They need to go in timeout and wear that dunce hat and go talk to their IT people and spend a couple more dollars and get y'all payment systems right so people that can really put the sneakers on their feet, they really want them because they love them. And you might have just missed a lifelong customer, Soulfly, because your release process was trash. Shame. Yep. Shame.
Go and sit in that corner. Time out.
Shame.
Sheesh.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
order in the court.
The Sneaker Court of Public
Guilty.
Opinion.
Oh, yeah, that was another sneaker court of public opinion for you guys. That was interesting. Soulfly is being taken to the sneaker court and shots fired. Yeah. So, that was terrible, bro. That was really terrible. I hope they do a global release. I think they will be doing a global release because it means that boutiques always get it a couple of weeks earlier. I'm looking forward to the 23rd of December when it actually has its full release. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it does. I just hope it comes to the UK. Otherwise, I'll be trying to reach out to you, bro. Like, what, bro?
Listen,
But yeah, let's just
had
see what happens.
I known they didn't do international, I would have
Yeah,
grabbed
yeah,
that
yeah.
10.5 because I had it in the cart.
Yeah,
So
same, same, bro.
I could have did that.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, it's Shooter Podcast episode 96. We are stay awesome, guys. Stay awesome. I'm just say stay awesome. Do like what you like, love what you love. Q's motto, absolutely dope all the time. That always brings every time I say that, that brings Q's motto to my mind. Just be awesome. Like what you like. December is close. Christmas, Santa, as I said, Santa sleigh is coming with sneakers for you guys. I hope you get the presents you want. Hope you get the sneakers you want. There's a lot still to come out. There's a lot still to kind of allude to. I think next year, beginning of next year, is going to be absolutely crazy as well. Sneaker releases are one after the other. There's a lot more coming next year. Just, I think it's time to be a bit more pickier now, to be honest, bro. Don't look at me like that.
I've been trying to tell y'all. Man, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop trying to tell y'all because y'all don't like to listen to me. I don't know. Maybe it's the way I say it or the look on my face when I say it or something. I don't know. But people disregard Q. He don't know what he talking about. He's just grumpy. That's all. No.
Groppy. Where's the new name? Groppy.
No, I said grumpy. Stop.
Grumpy. I thought you said Groppy.
Nah. Anyway, shout out to LeBron James, the first ever NBA in-season tournament MVP, and the Lakers. They won the in-season championship last night. Shout out to them guys that ain't making that much money on that team. They got that 500. And the other players on the other teams that got that bonus for making it to the in-season tournament finals or the in-season tournament, whatever they call it, they little bracket, they little they got checks 100,000, 200,000, and 500,000 for the respective teams. So yeah, man, LeBron, they came. The first in-season tournament champion, man. Y'all put some respect on LeBron's name, all right? Please. And also, have a great day, a great week, a great December, and be safe out here on these holiday streets, all right? Because they want to take you to jail. Don't go to jail. Don't get in no accidents. Don't forget to unplug the lights. We don't want to have no type of negative situations for nobody out there. And buy what you like, rock what you like, and don't believe the hype. Cause the hype ain't
100%.
real, and sneakers don't make you cool.
Cause you make the sneakers cool. Remember that, guys. Exactly. And get high off your sneaker supply. Sniff that glue.
You still taking shots, boy, I swear. I'm sick of it.